Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. So I'll be talking about a very critical element that affects individuals, businesses and governments in this video, which is tax. So before that, I would love to be laying a foundation of what tax is. So I would love you to picture a scenario where you have a building erected without a foundation. It will crash or it will fall within a short period of time. That's exactly what will happen when you do not know or have the basics or foundation of tax. So I'll be explaining what tax is and the objectives and purposes of tax in this video. So stay with me. According to the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, tax is defined as the money that individuals they pay to the government and the government pays for public services. So tax is a compulsory payment that is made by individuals and businesses to the government in a simplified term or in a simplified format. So it is compulsory, and in our everyday life we pay tax. So you may be saying, oh, I don't want to pay tax, or why do we have to pay tax, or must we pay tax? Yes, you have to. That's the answer. Okay, so I'm moving forward to what the objectives and purposes of tax is. So I'll start with the first one, which is revenue generation. So just as profit is to a business, that is how tax is to government. So it's through your taxes that the government generates income or revenue to be able to fund those capital projects or those capital expenditures that you see. Like you may be walking down the street or down your street and you'll be seeing that public school that is running. It's through your tax. You will be walking through the market, or you go to the market to buy some things. It's through your tax. Or the defense or the airport is through the taxes you pay. So your taxes actually go a long way in generating revenue for the government. Then number two is redistribution of income. Now there's this gap between the rich and the poor, and tax actually helps bridge that gap. I don't want to talk about types of tax in this video, but I will give you a hint on what progressive tax is because it is linked to this redistribution of income. Progressive tax is the tax that is paid when the higher your income, the higher the tax you pay, and the lower your income, the lower the tax you pay. So if you actually earn a lot, right? If you earn a maximum percentage of income, or you earn higher, you're gonna pay a higher rate of tax. But if you earn lower, you're gonna pay a lower rate of tax. So in that case, the gap between the rich and the poor is being bridged. Yes, that's what tax does. Then the third one is economic stability. Now in periods of economic recessions and inflations, inflation is a period where there's persistent rises in the general level of prices of goods and services, and recession is when there's a declination in the general level of prices of goods and services. So now in periods of inflation, right, the tax rates are being raised to discourage spendings, and in periods of recessions the tax rates are being reduced to encourage investment and spending. So it's a medium through which the economy is being stabilized, it's being controlled. So those are the objectives of taxation. In summary, your taxes, my taxes, our taxes do not just generate revenue to the government, but is also used for economic growth and development of our nation and country, Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video insightful and inspiring. I would love you to like, share, or subscribe. And also, this is to help you get more access to educational content. Thank you so much. Until then, stay informed.